You know, for quite some time now, I've been constantly hearing from various personalities on the internet. They are the quote unquote king of the sector, that they are the quote unquote tribal chief, that they are indeed the big dog of the fucking pound. And every single time I have heard these various internet personalities proclaim themselves to be king or tribal chief or top dog of this very minuscule sphere of the internet, I cannot help but wonder just who exactly proclaimed you and only you to be the quote unquote king, to be the quote unquote big chief, to be the quote unquote big dog. Who exactly? I know I wasn't asked to vote. I know for a fact that you who are watching this video, who are subscribed to this channel, I know longtime fans of my content. I know none of you were around when the votes were being cast to see who exactly deserves the rightful title of who should be the king, who should be the top dog. And when you look at the people who proclaim themselves to be the kings, to be the tribal chiefs, to be the big dogs, you look at these people, and frankly, they're the last people you ever really want in positions of power. I mean, just look at Ethan Ralph. It's pretty much a meme at this rate. Ethan Ralph is the quote unquote king of the sector. Well, again, who gave him that right? What has Ethan Ralph done that warrants him being the quote unquote king of the sector? I mean, when you take a long look at the history of Ralph and everything that's been happening to him the past couple of years, the argument could be made, and rightfully so, that he is in no way, shape, or form deserving of that title. I mean, hell, he went to jail for pretty much a year and a half, for attempting to punch a female police officer in the face just days before he was even gonna get married to Nora, his first wife and current only wife at the time. Back in 2020, he released a sex tape with him and Faith Vickers, and he sent it to Faith Vickers' ex-boyfriend, the child molester, in an attempt to own him. He's issued fights to numerous people. Every time said opponent agreed that they would like to punch Ralph in the face, he's backed off. Even if it meant Ralph would get thousands upon thousands of dollars, he's still backed off. I mean, hell, right now, as we speak, Ethan Ralph has gone to hiding. He's all the way in Mexico. He's living in some fucking mud hut with a tin shack of a roof to avoid child support. And his brand new Lord and Savior, Nick Fuentes, has even gone so far as to open up a commission trying to figure out exactly why people hate Ethan Ralph. Which, if you literally have to open up a commission to figure out why it is people on the internet hate your guts so much, I think it goes without saying that you really do not deserve to be the quote unquote king of the sector, or any king for that matter. Hell, I don't even think Ethan Ralph has what it takes to be a Burger King. Though he does love his burgers, especially ones from the trash. But who else we got, Oh, we got PPP, the tribal chief, the big dog. Good old Ashton. Canadian Mr. Menaker. Again, what has PPP done that warrants him being proclaimed the king, being proclaimed the tribal chief? only things of note that PPP has ever done is, well, he became the first person to be banned off of Stream Me for showing his asshole on a live stream he did back in 2019. He artistically screeched into the void that new Project 2 is pretty fucking sus, and as a result of that fucking payment processing site that Dick Masterson and countless others were working on, that fucking fell apart. He hosts, the Kino Casino, which, given the last Rakeback episode, if you even want to call it an episode, it was an absolute snooze fest. It was pretty much a clipping show where for $20 goddamn dollars, if you send a fucking clip via Super Chat to Andy Warski and PvP, they would play it. Provided, of course, it didn't have any Nazi imagery or racist words or images or any sort of spicy shit on it, because, God forbid, they show a little bit of spicy shit. Might make the YouTube overlords a bit angry. God forbid. But, PPP, he likes to proclaim himself the big dog. He likes to proclaim himself the king of the fucking sector. He likes to proclaim himself the tribal chief. But again, who voted to make him the king? Who fucking voted him to be the top dog? Who voted for any of these people here to be in the positions of power that they like to pretend that they are? Well, it's obvious, ain't it? Themselves. You see, in this wonderful, wacky world of the internet, you do not come to power just based on, how much of a good entertainer you are. Okay, how good you are with OBS, how good you are with putting on a show, how good you are with debates or anything like that. Oh, no. If you want to become king of the sector, if you want to be the top dog, if you want to be the fucking tribal chief, all you gotta do is just fucking proclaim yourself to be the king. Hope and pray that a bunch of other people will listen and agree with you. And then zip zap, whammy bam. You're the man in charge now. So, with that logic in mind, I think it's fucking time. I think it's fucking time that I laid my claim to the crown. I mean, when you come to think of it, I am most deserving of the crown. And I don't just say that just because I say so. Oh, no. I got fucking evidence to back up my claims to the fucking crown. Because look at me. I've been around since the beginning of internet blood sports. Came in around the time the tail end of the Kraut gay ops were coming to an end. The most cringy shit I've ever done was being a simp to Aiden Paladin. And that was like, what? 4 years ago now? Which in internet days is like fucking 4 decades? 40, 50, 60 years? Hardly anyone fucking remembers that now. I bet none of you would have ever remembered that I used to simp for Aiden Paladin if I didn't even mention it just now, did you? No. And I don't want to be entertaining. I know what you guys want. You guys come here. You want to learn all about the interesting individuals that I come across, all about the locales I enjoy pointing and laughing at. Whether it's locales that everyone knows or locales you never heard of, it really doesn't matter. You guys come to me because you want to see the next locale I'm going to talk about. Whether it's someone I've already covered once before, whether it's some brand new locale. You guys come here because you want to learn all about this locale I come across, and you're gonna fucking sit there and you're gonna listen to me fucking dunk on them. And that's what the people want. Why do you think Jim became so popular as he is? It wasn't because of his voice. It wasn't because of his hot takes on video games or anime or anything like that. Oh, no, 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 no. Jim knows what's up. He knows that the reason people watch him is because they want to watch Jim point and laugh at stupid shit. And point and laugh at stupid, goofy people doing stupid, goofy shit. I understand that. More than anyone, really. And I do the same thing here. I point and laugh at stupid, dumb shit. And I point and laugh at stupid, goofy people doing stupid, goofy shit. When you come to think of it, given everything that I just laid out, if there's anyone that really deserves the quote unquote crown to be the king of the sector, to be the tribal chief, to be the top dog of the fucking pound, it's obviously gotta go to me. I mean, I'm already doing it right now. I'm fucking proclaiming that I am the king of the sector, that I am the tribal chief, that I am the big dog. And you know what? I think it's time that more people came around to my way of thinking. That more people start coming to the realization that, you know, maybe we don't need to have Ralph be the king of the sector. Maybe we don't need PPP to be the tribal chief, to be the big dog. Maybe it's finally Alistair Mycroft's turn to shine. Maybe it's time for Alistair Mycroft to get that fucking crown. Maybe give that crown to someone who deserves it. Who knows what the people want. Who knows what the people crave. And who is willing to give the people what they want and what they deserve. It will never turn on the people that come to the king for what they want. Because eventually every single one of these people was going to do that. Hell, they've already done it in a way. Ralph has turned on so many of his audience and his pay pigs. It's pretty much just common knowledge with the guy. You honestly expect me to believe that PPP and Andy Worski, they're not going to turn on Chad eventually? They already done it, lying about is Flamenco a pedophile or not? Is Flamenco innocent or not? They already lied about if they did a good job interrogating Flamenco. How long do you think it's going to take before they really start turning on their chat? How long do you think it's going to take before we get a repeat of the council? Geek Thulu might no longer be Andy Worski's co-host. But I'm sure Aston Parks has what it takes to be the Canadian Geek Thulu when you come to think of it. It's only a matter of time before we get the council again. It's only a matter of time before people start getting banned in the Kino Casino chat. And they have to go into a Discord server and proclaim their innocence. PPP and Worski and them. In the hopes that maybe, just maybe, their sins will be forgiven. I mean, for Christ's sakes, on their little clip show the other day, you had to send over $20 just for the hope that your clip would be played on their show. Wonder how long it's going to take before the price goes up. It's no longer $20. It's $25 or $30, $40, $45, $55, $75, $100, $200. Imagine that. having to pay something like 200, maybe even $500 just for your little clip to even be remotely noticed by PPP and Andy Worski in the hopes that maybe, just maybe, they would show it for you all to watch it? That would never happen with me. No, 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 no. If I ever did a stream and I decided to do a little clipping stream, I'd make that shit free. Hell, I'll even go one step further. If you got a clip of something very fucking goofy, or you got a clip of someone being a complete and total idiot, I'll be more than happy to pull you into a Discord call, have you explain how you came across this individual or this clip in question, and just explain why you think it's funny. Get your name out there, you know? Because again, I know what the people want. I know what they deserve. And unlike these little pretenders that claim to be the real kings, I know how to treat my subjects right. So, again, in closing, people like PPP and Ethan Ralph want to pretend that they are indeed the true kings of the sector. And it makes only sense that I start staking my claim to the throne. And you want to know something? I ain't a man that likes to toot his own horn often, but I'm inclined to believe I got a way better shot of being the fucking emperor than these two fucking bozos ever could. And ever will, really.